BTS's V, also known as Kim Taehyung, has officially been announced as the latest brand ambassador for Coca-Cola Korea, marking another major milestone in his flourishing career outside of music. The announcement, which was made earlier this month, has quickly become one of the most talked about topics in the Korean entertainment and business world. As one of the most recognizable faces in the global music industry, Taehyung's partnership with Coca-Cola has already generated massive buzz across social media. Hashtags such as #TaehyungXCoca-Cola and #Coca-Cola-V trended worldwide on X, formerly Twitter, within hours of the reveal. Fans from around the globe expressed their excitement, noting that the collaboration feels like a perfect match given Taehyung's charismatic charm and Coca-Cola's vibrant youthful branding. Industry experts also highlighted the significance of this collaboration. Coca-Cola has a long history of partnering with influential figures, but bringing in Taehyung represents a strategic move to strengthen its influence in Asia while also appealing to BTS's enormous international fan base, known as ARMY. According to marketing analysts, the decision is expected to boost Coca-Cola Korea's brand visibility not only in the domestic market, but also globally, especially across Southeast Asia, Japan, and the United States, where BTS maintains strong cultural impact. Taehyung's involvement reportedly goes beyond simply appearing in advertisements. Coca-Cola Korea teased that he would be participating in special campaign shoots, promotional videos, and potentially limited edition product collaborations. This has fueled speculation among fans that Coca-Cola may release a Taehyung-themed bottle or merchandise line which would likely become a collector's item. For Taehyung himself, this ambassadorship reflects his growing status as a cultural icon beyond music. Having already proven his star power in the fashion industry, frequently appearing in luxury campaigns and on the covers of major magazines, his move into mainstream consumer branding with Coca-Cola shows just how versatile his appeal has become. Fans are now eagerly awaiting the first official campaign visuals, which are expected to be released later this month. Many have already pledged to support the collaboration by purchasing Coca-Cola products and sharing campaign materials across social media. As BTS prepares for their long-anticipated full-group comeback following military service, Taehyung's Coca-Cola partnership adds yet another layer to his growing list of achievements in 2025. From fashion covers to music projects and now major brand endorsements, Kim Taehyung continues to demonstrate why he remains one of the most influential and marketable artists of his generation. Since the announcement, ARMY has played a massive role in amplifying the news. Within 24 hours, Coca-Cola Korea's Instagram and X engagement spiked to record-breaking levels. Posts featuring Taehyung gained millions of likes and comments, with fans creating their own fan-made advertisements, edits, and hashtags. Several fan bases even organized support projects where they encourage members to purchase Coca-Cola products as a way of celebrating Taehyung's new role. In many regions, supermarkets reported a surge in sales of Coca-Cola products just days after the campaign teaser was released. This further proves the enormous purchasing power and loyalty of BTS's fandom, something brands have long recognized when partnering with the group's members. Industry insiders believe that this ambassadorship is not only about advertising drinks, but also about strengthening Coca-Cola's cultural relevance in South Korea and beyond. Unlike traditional campaigns, Coca-Cola is expected to incorporate Taehyung's image into lifestyle-based promotions, linking the beverage with concepts of youth, creativity, and global unity. There are also rumors that Coca-Cola may produce special edition packaging featuring Taehyung's silhouette, signature, or unique artwork inspired by his aesthetics. If true, this would mirror successful campaigns Coca-Cola has run in the past with global icons like Taylor Swift and Cristiano Ronaldo, but with an added emphasis on the K-pop wave that continues to dominate the entertainment industry. This collaboration reinforces Taehyung's reputation as not only a singer and performer, but also a trendsetter and brand powerhouse. Since his military discharge earlier in 2025, he has made headlines with multiple magazine covers, fashion endorsements, and now a major brand partnership with one of the most recognized brands worldwide. Taehyung's ability to effortlessly bridge music, fashion, and consumer branding sets him apart in today's entertainment landscape. Marketing professionals note that he represents the ideal ambassador, someone who resonates with both younger and older audiences, combining sophistication with a friendly, approachable charm. Coca-Cola Korea hinted that Taehyung's first official campaign launch will debut in late September, likely featuring a commercial film accompanied by a global marketing rollout. Fans speculate that the campaign might include interactive elements such as digital fan engagement events, giveaways, or even behind-the-scenes footage showcasing Taehyung during the filming process. If the campaign is successful, experts believe Coca-Cola may extend the partnership to other regions, making Taehyung a global Coca-Cola ambassador, a move that could redefine the way multinational brands work with K-pop idols. In short, Taehyung's collaboration with Coca-Cola Korea is shaping up to be more than just a commercial deal. It's a cultural moment that highlights his unstoppable rise as a global superstar. From sparking fan movements to boosting brand visibility, his ambassadorship is already proving to be one of the most impactful celebrity brand collaborations of 2025. The announcement of Taehyung as Coca-Cola Korea's newest brand ambassador has not only dominated South Korean media, but also made waves across international outlets. Publications like Billboard, Vogue, GQ, and Rolling Stone have already highlighted the partnership as one of the most significant brand-artist collaborations of the year. Billboard praised the campaign as a perfect alignment of pop culture and brand identity, noting that Coca-Cola's history of partnering with cultural icons finds a natural continuation in Taehyung, whose influence transcends music charts. Vogue Korea went further, calling him a once-in-a-generation star whose image brings timeless elegance to mainstream brands. In the United States, entertainment networks such as E! News and Variety picked up the story, framing it as part of the larger narrative of BTS members redefining global marketing strategies post-military service. Analysts there highlighted how Taehyung's unique persona, charming, artistic, and authentic, gives him an edge in appealing to diverse consumer demographics. Market experts believe that the Taehyung Coca-Cola collaboration could generate unprecedented sales spikes. According to preliminary forecasts from advertising consultants in Seoul, campaigns featuring Taehyung could result in a double-digit increase in Coca-Cola's quarterly sales within South Korea, with ripple effects across Asia. The logic is simple. Taehyung's ambassadorship is not just about selling a product, it's about selling a lifestyle. His influence in the fashion, beauty, and entertainment industries already proves his ability to set trends. Coca-Cola is leveraging that influence to position itself as more than a beverage brand, but as a symbol of joy, creativity, and connection, the very traits that Taehyung embodies. Across the globe, ARMY continues to blur the lines between consumer support and cultural celebration. In Tokyo, fan groups have planned Coca-Cola support cafes, where customers can enjoy the drink in Taehyung-themed spaces decorated with fan-made posters and merchandise. Meanwhile, in Latin America, digital campaigns urging fans to toast with Coca-Cola for Taehyung have gone viral, showcasing the fandom's creativity and loyalty. In Southeast Asia, particularly in Indonesia and the Philippines, supermarkets and convenience stores have reported higher than usual demand for Coca-Cola following the announcement. Local distributors even confirmed that they are considering fan events and in-store promotions themed around Taehyung to meet growing demand. While Taehyung is currently the official face of Coca-Cola Korea, industry watchers speculate that this partnership could easily evolve into a global ambassadorship. Coca-Cola has a history of elevating local campaigns into worldwide ones when the response is overwhelmingly positive. If this happens, Taehyung would join the ranks of global icons like Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, and Cristiano Ronaldo, who have all represented the brand on an international level. For ARMY, this would mean seeing Taehyung's image on Coca-Cola campaigns worldwide, from New York's Times Square billboards to digital advertisements in London, Paris, and Sao Paulo. In essence, Taehyung's Coca-Cola ambassadorship is far more than a simple endorsement deal. It represents a new era of global marketing where K-pop stars are not just cultural influencers, but also powerful economic drivers. With his charisma,
artistry, and worldwide fan base, Kim Taehyung is proving that his influence can turn a classic drink into a cultural phenomenon once again. What makes this collaboration so impactful is not merely Taehyung's name or his association with BTS, but the emotional resonance he carries with millions of fans. Unlike many celebrity endorsements that rely purely on visibility, Taehyung's ambassadorship touches on storytelling, identity, and cultural pride. For South Korea, his appointment by Coca-Cola Korea symbolizes how K-pop stars are now seen as national treasures who elevate the country's global standing. For international fans, it is a reminder of how their collective support has the power to shift global consumer behavior. And for the brand itself, it is an opportunity to align with a figure who represents not just entertainment, but a movement. Marketing experts argue that Taehyung embodies the ideal of soft power in motion. His charm is not aggressive, his style is not forced, and his appeal cuts across language, geography, and generation. This makes him uniquely capable of bridging worlds between East and West, between tradition and modernity, between artistry and commerce. As the first promotional visuals begin to circulate, fans and analysts alike agree on one point. This campaign is not just about Coca-Cola. It is about what happens when a global mega brand meets a global superstar whose influence extends far beyond music charts. Taehyung's Coca-Cola ambassadorship is poised to become a case study in modern marketing, where celebrity partnerships are no longer just commercials, but cultural moments. Each poster, video, and event featuring Taehyung will likely become a collectible, a trend, or even a shared memory for millions of armies worldwide. The future of this collaboration remains wide open. Will we see limited edition Taehyung Coca-Cola bottles gracing store shelves worldwide? Could his ambassadorship expand into cross-industry campaigns, blending music, art, and lifestyle? Industry experts say the potential is limitless. One thing, however, is already clear. Kim Taehyung has once again proven that he is not just an idol, but an icon of his generation. Whether it's through music, fashion, or now, the world's most famous beverage, his ability to shape trends and influence culture makes him one of the most powerful figures in entertainment today. And as Coca-Cola bottles clink in cafes, stadiums, and living rooms across the world, many fans will quietly smile, knowing that every sip carries a little reminder of the star they admire, a star who has turned a simple drink into a global celebration.